Right, bro. You know, we out here, fam. It's the shot. It's Taylor Morgan, the Players Club. Uh, let's get into it. Why not?
Let's get it.
The following announcement has been paid for by the Players Club.
What's happening?
What's up? What's up? We here. We in the show.
Sure, man. We here for another one, man. It's
It's
the
the
shot
after hours.
after hours, man. All this shit is over. Here we are. I got Hollywood unlocked in the background. Shout out to Jason Lee and all the work that he's doing. As my girls over here, absolutely glued to all the Hollywood news and gossip. We're gonna do the same thing.
Right.
Give you all the ACW news and gossip. Shot, what's good, bro?
Man, chilling, man, chilling. Just living life, doing shot shit. Do what I do.
Doing shot shit, man. Absolutely, man. Well, again, we want to welcome everybody to episode 3 of After Hours with the Players Club, man. I'm your host, Taylor Morgan, man. Rashad Taylor. Of course, I got my main man, Alan Scott. You know him better as the shot. You see how I did that? It rhymes.
Yeah, that's good.
Bars
That's
out
good.
here.
They
Killing
gonna
it.
find out too. They don't know about the flames.
They're gonna find out, man. You know, we ain't really released too much at this point as far as what we could do, but we definitely got some heat in store for everybody out there. But man, what's good with you, bro? Man, it's good to see you. We talk all the time, but we only see each other maybe once a week.
For sure. That's a fact. Yeah, I mean, doing big things, trying to make everything grow. That's what we do out here, trying to make the Players Club big. Everything we're doing seems to be working so far.
Bro, I mean, I don't want to toot our own horn, but toot. It's just one of those things. It seems like no matter what you can do, people just want to. They like the Players Club, man, and we appreciate all the people that kind of like us and like what we're doing. I told you earlier, shot, like I got a message from someone saying that maybe we shouldn't have certain members in and they should be in the Players Club. And
Right.
it's always funny to hear that stuff because we put who we put in there for good reason. But it's always nice to know that people want a membership to the most exclusive club in town.
Most exclusive. You damn right about that. Take a drink to that one.
Yeah. So, well, man, we got some. We were kind of struggling at first, bro, like because it was like we were gonna have a guest, then we weren't gonna have a guest, and now we aren't really sure, but we were able to get somebody to come in, and we were able to figure it out, and I think it's not a backup plan even in the least. It's actually a headliner. We got somebody that's holding current ACW gold that's coming to join the party right now. And this dude is somebody who's been here for a while. They've been able to accomplish a lot. They've been able to see a whole lot. Somebody you go back way back with. Way back. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got some prior history. And man, it's I gotta make sure I add him to the stream, add him to the party, man. You know him. Well, we know him as Sean Shmoney Larkin, but the world ACW universe, all the alphas know him as Wall. So Wall, bro, thanks for
Whoa,
coming.
welcome to
Bro.
the show.
Thanks for coming to After Hours, man. That's where all After Hours hang.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely, man. It's good to finally meet you. I know we had a couple little back and forths, you know what I'm saying, on the social media machine, just trying to make sure we can get it right and everything. But always good to have you join, especially super hella late notice, bro. So it's always good to have you in. Where you at right now?
Home, my crib.
Whoa, I mean, especially in your wife beater, nigga. I hope we at home in our crib. But I'm saying, like, where in the map are we right now?
New Jersey.
New Jersey, bro. You know what I'm saying? Brick City. That's what's up, man. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I'm from, I'm over here. I'm a West Coast dude. So I'm from, Portland, Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying? That's me. Shot is Philly.
That's why me and all cool. We
so
proximity.
So yeah, man. So Wall, tell me about how you and Shot got acquainted, bro.
We got acquainted in the old league. Old league was fighting each other. He trained me everything I know. Everything I know, he taught me.
Okay.
I picked that move right there.
Okay, so you learned from the tree of Shot. That's what's up, man. What do you remember about Shotty? Not the shot, about Shotty when you first met him.
Right.
Tell me all that stuff. I don't remember Shotty.
ACW? I beat him in ACW in the debut match.
He did.
Yes, I did, Shot. He's back somewhere. I whooped his ass.
I wouldn't say all that. Sure. Come on, man. All right, but
was it close? Was it a close match or was it a landslide victory?
It was a good match. It was going back and forth.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So, Shot, man, tell me your first impressions of meeting Wall, bro.
Wall, when I first encountered him, it was like a wild card. I was like, I don't know what's about to happen. But like once we got in the ring and everything, like he got skills. My dude is like a natural in the ring. Ain't no doubt about it.
Little Players Club humble brag right there.
For real, ain't no doubt about it. He's got even more polish since his debut. So he is definitely a force to be reckoned with. Matter of fact, you already know we cross paths for the tag team titles.
I do.
I can't and I gave him the respect that he deserved because I saw how much he gained and how far he came. So
Wall, real quick, man. So we've only had one match against each other. And that's only, you know what I'm saying, that was actually last season. So we haven't had a chance to be in the ring together. But I remember that match because that's a match for me that I always felt like I should have won. I mean, I understand that I came out on the wrong side of that point at that point. We had just kind of started kind of pitching around the Players Club and just like kind of putting it out there to where the Shot and I were a team. So that I remember that. And so I want you to know for me that you got a payback coming at some point, bro. So yeah, you definitely got a payback for me coming at some point because there was a part in the match where I was like, I had him, boom, get him with the finish and hook the leg. The match is over, but he's close to the ropes, rope break. You know what I mean? But if I had a little bit of ring awareness at that time, I think I might have won that match. But you did it. You did your thing. You came out on top. And man, did you think that you would be where you are now, man, sitting really on top of the world in ACW holding tag team gold? No,
not for a long shot. I'll tell the truth. I was in Hate Club. I was in Ace and Ace. They all turn on themselves the weak link. Now, I mean, my stay with Hit Row, homage for my cousin, 2 Miles, Ashanti and Donis. I'm on top of the world now, I feel like.
That's awesome, man. So we're gonna get to your cousin Adonis, and we're gonna get to Hit Row and everything like that because all of a sudden dots were clicking for me. All of a sudden, while you were going by Hit Row and everything, so it made sense from that because I have my own things about, what's the word I'm looking for? Original stables. But then when I found out why you were calling yourself Hit Row, it made perfect sense. You know what I'm saying to me. But I want to get back to that, man, because you said you were a part of Aces and Eights. You said you've been a part of some other stables around. To be called, I've been called a weak link of a faction before. How did that kind of help you or motivate you to get to the part to where you are now? Especially it's only a few belts to go around. Almost 200 motherfuckers in the league, and only 200 belts, and only about 10 or so belts, and you got one of them, man. What does that mean?
It feels like I'm being accomplished. I always wanted tag team, some gold in ACW. I got it now. That's all I was doing, grinding. I know I was losing, but I was grinding hard still.
No, and I think that's the thing that you do. So let me ask you this, man. Like, Shot, and this really starts for you, bro, because you were here from the very beginning. So you've seen really everybody, come and go, And so what would you tell a new rookie that's just starting in ACW that's like kind of just still trying to figure out how this whole alpha universe works?
Never take your opponent for granted. Like, don't ever think that you can beat anybody at any given time. Always be on guard, for one. Never think that it's going to be an easy ride. And at the same time, be humble. Respect those who are already here. Respect those who come before you. And just try to have fun with it. Have fun, be creative.
Straight up.
And just go along for the ride. And the number one thing is you should strive for the gold. Always strive for the gold.
Wall, what would you say, for a rookie coming in, maybe going through some of the stuff you was going through?
I work with them. I train them like a Shot did to me. I train them, work with them. Feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. We still train. As a matter of fact, me and Wall still train together.
Yeah, no, it's good to be in. It's good to be in those facilities with people that you kind of know and trust and everything like that. So Wall. So, all right, man, I got it. Let's just get it out of the way. You've got a stable mate. You've got a teammate, whatever you want to call him.
Yeah,
that's
a problem.
I think a problem is starting to be an understatement. He is somebody that's completely figured out this whole ACW, alpha land and everything, and he's just running through things, and that is your boy, Danny Whitney.
Yes, it is.
I need to know, man. We need to know, where the fuck did this dude come from, and how did you find him, and how did y'all become acquainted?
We was in other leagues before. Then Yin hit me up, said I need a partner because Simon didn't got my back. I had my back. Alec, Danny Whitley. He said, "You want some tag team gold?" He said, "Let's do it." My first try, that's my second try with the tag team gold. But
yeah, we don't gotta, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we get it. You know what I'm saying? We don't gotta go, too far into, the house. We know what happened, from the Players Club perspective. We we don't want to have to harp on, who you beat and everything. But that being said, take me back to that point. And you have this tag team match with Danny Whitney, a newcomer to ACW at least, and you go in there against the first ever, uncle nephew tag team, combination.
How confident were
tag team champion combination? And
where was your level of confidence at that time?
Yeah, going in. What do you think?
My heart was racing. I thought I was about to lose that match. My heart was racing out of my chest. That's real talk. I thought I would lost that.
I mean, yeah, that is what it is. I'm not going to speak too much on that match because, I'm not going to speak on that match. I'm not going to speak on any of those matches. But yeah, y'all did a great job. Y'all did a great job. You were a very cohesive tag team. Very cohesive.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
That's our first time tag team up. We never tag team before.
See, and then you have to go through salt just for no reason. Like, we're trying to.
Come on, just keep throwing salt in the shit.
Yeah, I mean, no, but honestly, it's one of those things, man. Danny Whitney I got a chance to face him one-on-one, and I'll be honest, very seldom am I nervous for matches. like there's a bit of anxiety, of course, to start because I think we all kind of go through it. Am I going to win? How good are they? We all kind of start. But once the bell rings, we just kind of go out there and do our thing. He's one of the few guys that I've had here in ACW to where it was like I was really truly nervous. Like, I don't know how this might end. Like, this dude is really good. And obviously knowing the history that he had already with the rest of my group, it was like I had to win that match. And, just when I thought I was close, he just kind of widened the gap a little bit, man. And so I had some great momentum. Like, I don't know if I can honestly say I don't think there was anybody on a better role than Taylor Morgan was, at that point until I faced, Danny Whitney that time. So it was an eye-opening experience. And I just got to say, man, as far as recruiting, if you're going to start yourself a stable and start yourself a group, man, that's the way you go. And you go ahead and get, somebody like Danny Whitney. So shout out to you, man, for having the wherewithal to see the goods and capitalize on it, bro. That's
Thank
crazy. You. No, absolutely, man. So, so you mentioned a pretty famous cousin of yours, yeah?
Yes.
Adonis from Hit Row.
Yes.
Is your family now? You got to go ahead and explain the family tree there, bro.
Right, that's my first cousin. From my mom's side.
Okay.
Yeah.
First cousin on your mom's side. So how much? I mean, are you guys right around the same age? Probably a little younger, a little older.
He's younger than me.
Okay. So what was your first thought when you saw Lil Cuz, man, actually making his way up and through the amateur ranks, or excuse me, through the indies and stuff like that before he actually got his big break with NXT and then ultimately WWE main roster?
He was nervous, he said. He did it for me, he said.
Did it for you?
Yeah.
So yeah, explain that. So if he did it for you, like there has to be kind of a reason why. Like what's his genesis?
Because I told him everything he know. I teach him wrestling moves when he's younger. And then he was
that's
doing
usually how it goes.
Yeah. And I mean, I told him
I can't tell you how many choke slams my son or my cousins or any of our younger cousins have gotten. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Based on, back breakers, how many submission holds we've learned just from doing it on the younger siblings. So I totally understand.
That's for real.
Yeah, he know some of the moves he's doing now. I told him that right now.
Come on, Sean. Come on, Smoney. All right,
I'm
calling bullshit on it. All right, I'm calling.
Right now, Players Club right now. You can talk to him in person.
Hey, put him on the show.
All right, if you're not busy and shit, you know what I'm saying? No, you're busy. I don't know. He's probably training.
I don't know.
No, he's probably training or doing something, you know what I'm saying, outlandish to be able to be doing all the things he's doing, man. But so here you are, man, tag champ, moving around, doing their thing. So I ask you, I mean, is tag team goal where you want to stay, or are you ever looking to move forward and to potentially do some more?
I'm looking for the IC title.
The IC title?
Yeah.
Tell me why. Tell us why.
Because I'm hating on AC8. I'm hating on him really hard. And Hate Club.
Okay, so
coming back for revenge for all the groups that kicked you out.
Yep. One by one.
I can respect that. I've been there. Done that.
So tell me what happened with Aces and Eights. Let's start there.
They said I was the weak link.
Why?
Because I was losing a lot of matches when I first came there. I was losing a little bit. I was off a little bit. They didn't like it. They put comments up, talk shit about me. Then I went to Hate Club. Then I left Hate Club, went to ACH again like a dummy.
What made you go back to a club that already kicked you out?
They begged me to come back.
Cool, fuck y'all.
They asked me to come back.
How did that turn out? Just curious. I don't really know.
Turned bad after that. After that, they made Alice Riera after that. Feel me?
So after all that has happened, man, how does it feel to have your own successful faction that so far we think is just a trio now, right?
It's 4 of us.
4 of us. Okay.
Who are your members? Shout out your members.
Rich Lord, Danny Wickley, and somebody survived for you, Austin Wolf.
Shout out to
phone about
Rich
to die.
Lord, man.
Shout
Hold
out.
up.
Shout
My
out to
phone
Rich
dying.
Lord.
Hi.
Your phone dying? All right, well, we're going to talk to you later. No charger?
I'll be back in 2 seconds.
I'll be back in 2 seconds. And yeah, well, shoot, he gone. So yeah, well, it's just us now. Shot.
I mean, for sure.
Well, that was fun. Like I guess
Yeah.
he's an interesting fella.
Can we get
I
another
like
pop in? Yo, pop ins. That's what we need to do. That
Yeah,
shit
we just had new random people pop in.
Exactly. That
I'm
shit
here
was-
for it.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, I'm here for it. I'm definitely don't mind, man. But yeah, what you got going tonight, man? It's Fat Tuesday, so I'm over here giving beads for favors. You know,
Well,
so
I mean, I'm chilling. My lady arrived towards the beginning of the show, so Fat Tuesday it is when when the show's over and all that.
yeah, I feel you, man. I got some food in the kitchen, so I might be trying to see, what's good to that at some point, But other than that, man, bro, it's been smooth sailing today. I had a training which wasn't super fun, but it's equity training, which is
Oh, that train. Oh my.
yeah, which is
I didn't know that's the kind of train he was talking about.
yeah.
You
You
know
know what I'm saying?
Like, oh.
Which is definitely important. However, was a little, especially as a black dude in equity trainings. You know what I'm saying? Because you're there to teach the white folks and everybody else how to be away. So it was just kind of one of those weird things. But either way, bro, we're here. But I did want to ask, man, did you see Robbie Smith's promo?
Did I see it?
I'm so confused. So I'm looking at this dude's promo, and I'm looking at the picture. And I was like,
"That's a light-skinned Taylor Morgan."
Bro, is that me?
That's
like, man, like seriously, it's like it looked like a cutout of me. It's like, man, am I bugging right now, or is this somebody else? So
I saw.
I don't know, man. I know a lot of people have been questioning. They don't hear from CTB a lot, and I'll let you know. You probably won't hear from CTB a lot, guys. Just.
I mean, it is what it is.
CTB is a guy who, you know what I'm saying? He's trying to get some degrees and trying to get some schooling. He's different. He's moving different than the rest of us right now, and so you probably won't hear much from CTB. But I think in not hearing that, people think that there's a void in the Players Club, right? I think because they feel like CTB isn't as vocal as the rest of us are, more so me and Menace, that there is a space open in the Players Club. And I can assure everybody, there's only a 4-member limit. Management looking at you in the camera. It's only a 4-member limit. Because there's only a 4-member limit, we already have our 4. And if we were to have a 5th, it would be Storm Sky.
That's a fact.
That's just kind of how this whole thing works. So I don't know about you, Shot, and I know you've got your fair share of what do we call it? Interest text, or people saying, is there room? Is there space? But I can assure everybody, the club is at capacity, and we can't allow anybody else in at this point.
It's kind of wild now how popular we've become compared to the beginning of it. The beginning of it, everybody was talking a lot of junk, but now everybody wants to be in the club.
Oh no, it's night and day. When we first started, it was kind of a funny little thing that we were doing, but now I think there's a lot of people that kind of take us a little more seriously than we were used to. So in that regard, like, again, it's awesome. Thank you guys. Like, it's we're all in this thing to have fun, and we're all in this thing to
It's an honor. It's an honor to be at this level.
Yeah, so it's been a lot of fun to kind of interact with people, but I can assure you that at this point we are great with the 4 members that we have, unless they open it up to 5. But even still, we have our 5th member unless Storm decides to go another route and do something different. But she's the unofficial lady of the Players Club, at
Well,
this point.
yeah, that's a fact. But there is also talks of Brooklyn. Brooklyn has been trying to prove herself as well.
Yeah, and I think we would only have to give it to Storm just based on longevity.
I was about to say, yeah, the length of time she's been here.
It'd be nothing else but longevity at this point that we would have to go ahead and give the nod to. Now, again, I wish we could be on some NWO stuff and have as many members as we wanted.
Yeah.
In a perfect world, I think everybody should be able to be a part if they want to be a part.
If they want to.
That's not our fault that everybody wants to kind of be down with us. We're fun. You're cool. Look at that face, man. Look at that goatee over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, who doesn't, want to fucking? All she does look like Pastor Troy, almost.
Man, look, this here, this is the thing.
You remember Pastor Troy? Like, you almost got that. You know what I'm saying? Kind of goatee right there. You know what I'm saying? Taylor Morgan, obviously. Come on, man. Then you throw in Menace, throw in CTB, our young bulls. Yeah, it's almost kind of impossible to not like us. And I get it. You should. We're awesome. We're fun. So, but yeah, I Robbie Smith, you're awesome. I saw your promo. I think that was me, and it looked like me, but I don't want to, you can create a lot of guys in the game. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things. But yeah, bro, it would be people were always like, well, if people were asking to be in, tell us who. It's like, no, that's why. For what? You know what I'm saying? Like, number one, we're not going to put anybody out there as far as, wanting to be a part of any stable, because that's rude. Unless they said some rude or ill shit to make us put them out there for that. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, we're not going to just go around blasting people for wanting to be a part of a fun faction. And I think that's the Players Club. Did you think that we would do a show and have a whole thing to where it'd be just more than just a promo?
No, I mean, in the beginning, no, but you actually, when it started, you felt that we felt the spark. The spark was there. You felt that when we first got into it and started to be ourselves and come to ACW like this. You kind of felt it coming, but in the beginning, no. But you could feel that slow build, that rumble coming, and that's why we began. We started talking about this type of stuff. That's why we started talking, because it just automatically, organically grew. It just started to grow.
Yeah. I thought this would be cool, but honestly, I didn't think that it would kind of morph into, the whole thing. But I don't know. In my head, when we first started this, I was kind of like, man, all right, bro, this should be like the Horsemen met the NWO, met Evolution, met like all these great groups that we've always kind of known about, and that's where and my lady that's here is the voice of the Players Club. So when you hear that following announcement, is that's kind of her voice. And even when I wasn't really fucking with her, we weren't really fucking with each other, like I would hear that and it was kind of like, oh, that's irritating. But it's one of those Players Clubs things now, right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's almost like impossible for certain things to not pop up and not do a thing. So I could have changed it, and I was like, nah, that's perfect. It sounds perfect. It sounds great. And so we ended up leaving it, but just little stuff like that, and trying to make it feel like to really belong to a club or to something that's only exclusive to this group of people, like an invitation only type shit. Not like some flyer shit means everybody can come. Right. Invitation only means like I invited you to come over here and chill, and that's kind of the cool thing. And I think most of the stables, and factions in ACW are the same. Like they invite their people to come in there, but we want it to mean something. And I still think a bunch that we want to do that we've talked about is like, how can we do that and make it look cool? So I think that's the ultimate thing is like, how the fuck do we make this shit look cool?
For sure.
Yeah, what do you want to do? How can we change, what we've been doing and everything in order to make it better, you know what I'm saying? Or not even make it better, but just, bring more to it. So
in order to bring more to it, we should be able to add more to it. That's the only way I see it being more, a lot more than what we already have. You have to be able to add more to it. Like, and the fact that we're only allowed, like you said, the 4 members, that's a hindrance on our growth, for one.
yeah, I mean, one thing else I think it is not being able to share or to play like a bunch of like custom arenas and stuff like that. Like, I always kind of imagine the Players Club as being its own separate show, with the club ambience and all type of thing and stuff like that. That's kind of always what I've imagined. So even in previous times, we've actually played in a dimly lit kind of fluorescent kind of like, let's make it look like more of the club setting, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that, because I think that's what we've always kind of wanted to create. But yeah, man, so here we are. And like I said, like you said in the promos, like, man, we got people just mentioning our name. If they get a chance to go against one of us, that means they get a chance to say something about the Players Club in their promo, one way or the other. And I don't know about you, but I appreciate it. Thank you guys.
Because I'm all for it.
Because when you do that, you just continue to put focus on us, and we love focus. Like that's kind of like a big thing for us. So here's cheers to the focus, bro. For sure. Absolutely, man. So I'd be remiss, man. A couple things. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention. Are we watching Cops now? Okay. I'll fuck with Cops. I mean, I don't fuck with Cops, but I fuck with Cops. It's a good show, but it was a bad show, but it's a good show. It's really weird, man. Like, because they're looking for people to look like me, but it's fun to watch them run. I don't know. It sounds bad. Yeah. I don't know. It sounds terrible. Either way,
when they get away is the best though.
When they escape away and they skate through like some projects through the alley. Oh man, it's awesome. I love it. It's my favorite part. But I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Alex Bradley. Things didn't go well for old Taylor Morgan on Mayhem, and was feeling really, really, really shitty about that shit. I'll be real. There's a reason Shot had to give me a bit of a pep talk, going into this chaos match, which we'll also get to here in a bit. But I'm not going to be like everybody else and say Alex Bradley is, soft and a bitch and all those little things. All those things are true. Yes. However, Alex Bradley is a hell of a competitor. Alex Bradley, the Golden Lovers are, former Tri-Tag Team champions, but they've got gold in between them, especially that Razor Rogers character. So, I'd be remiss if I didn't say at least double G's to that fool. You know what I'm saying? And as Father Mayhem is chiming in with that's right, talk nice about our son, Alex. Yeah, I will say nice things about Alex Bradley. Yeah, man, I thought we had a great match until I made some mistakes. No blaming that on him, and I'm not even going to give him credit for really, doing his job. It was me not doing mine, and sometimes that's even worse. That's much worse. So I'd be remiss if I didn't say at least, man, great win again. You beat one of the Players Club. It's not a good thing. Alex would never make a mistake, says his daddy. So he trips. Let's see, he trips on purpose. Yeah, clearly. So shout out to Bandana Mike 1823, aka Father Mayhem, for always kind of chipping in and making sure he supports the show. always appreciate you, and we got to have you on at some time, brother. You know what I'm saying? Got to make sure we make time to do that. But so number one, I got to say to my guy Shot, while I got you here,
Yeah, I mean,
I appreciate you, bro. Like I needed to hear the shit that you was spitting on the other day, and
man, go ahead.
yeah,
I'm trying to tell you.
yeah. I mean, I was trying to really make sure I told you, how much I really appreciated you, man, because I needed that match, and I needed to be reminded of exactly what I could be capable of, and you did that, man. You went out there, and you know what I'm saying. I don't want to speak, but if I don't want to say match of the year, and then I don't want to go ahead, because I'm sure there have been longer matches, but longer doesn't necessarily mean
Doesn't make it better.
I think we're both able to put each other through some tables and hit each other with some chairs and hit finishers on the ramp in the ring, and
yeah, but it was a lot of
all around everywhere, and came out with a great match. And that was kind of the whole goal, is to make sure we had a great match, and we did that, man. And I always appreciated going against I'll wrestle with you any day.
Yo, I'm trying to say that match was dope as hell. First and foremost, all I did was return the favor when I spoke to you. I had to come to you and tell you the same thing you told me. You were the one who brought me back. You know how the shit went, and you came and talked to me. You knew I basically look, man. I wasn't in the right headspace and everything, and you came to me and you made me stronger, and I had to do that shit. I had to return the favor, so I had to talk to you, come back as a brother, and tell you like, no, I know who you are because you told me who I can be, so I know who
That's
you
huge.
are.
That's and mind you, that was huge for me, because from anybody else, it wouldn't have mattered as much. But I had to make sure that you knew exactly, how much that meant to me in that moment, man. I think I was man, it made me go out there and have a great match, man, and have a great match with somebody that
I'm pretty sure that was probably the best match I've had in my life.
I'll say we got a Rain Banks sighting here on the chat, and
oh man, we're blowing up.
Yeah, and he and Father Mayhem are having a nice little back and forth, which is always good, man. That's what the Players Club is for. That's what After Hours is for, to have some nice back and forth and kind of do that thing. But I think we got Wall back, so we got him back for another couple seconds, so we can chat for another little bit, man. Wall, glad to have you back. You all charged up? Got your cell phone charged?
Yep.
Come on, bro. Who lets their phone die these days?
My phone dies. It sucks as hell, man.
As my computer is on like 25% and getting ready to die itself, so don't worry about it, man. Yeah, you're all good, bro. But yeah, man. We who's better, the Players Club or Hit Row?
Hit Row.
Both of us good. We both good.
Huh?
We both good. We both good, and we doing. We
that's
both
not the
doing
question.
good.
No, you can't answer that. Can't answer that, man. You can't answer that, man. Who's better, the Players Club or Hit Row?
Who is better?
Gun to your
Hit
head.
Row is one.
Boom. Choose one. Players Club or Hit Row. What are you gonna say?
Row. Hit Row.
That's cap. That's what the kids say? That's cap.
Yeah, that's cap.
That's cap.
That's my thing. I can't talk shit.
Yeah, that's cap, man. But so we'd like to ask a question here, bro. Like, so we are all of the ACW alphas are made up of, kind of layers of our favorite wrestlers all time, right? Like, so just off top, who are your 5 favorite wrestlers of all time?
Alan Scott. That's him. You. Me.
No, okay, yeah. Well, we're awesome. Just to be clear,
Yeah,
I'm amazing. You know what I'm saying? And I know the Shot is equally as amazing. You know what I'm saying?
the shot all around the world.
But you know what I'm saying? If you were to go ahead and say, man, Wall is made up of these 5 wrestlers, who would those guys be?
I don't got 5 wrestlers. The Shot, my boy Danny Whitley, and me, and the Shot. That's all I got. And you.
No, so what I'm saying is, and I appreciate that, but unless you've been copying my moveset. I mean, these
Yeah.
dudes just don't. No originality. No. So what I'm saying is like,
Wow.
you know, when we grew up, we watched wrestling, right? We watched wrestling.
Yeah.
We fell in love with the characters. We fell in love with the guys that can do certain stuff, right? For you, who are those guys that you say the Wall was like?
Influenced
These
by
are the wrestlers that the Wall that makes up the character Wall.
who are your influences?
The Big Show. The Big Show, Stone Cold Steve Austin mixer.
Okay,
I mess with that.
those are two
You know what I
names
mean?
we haven't heard yet.
Yeah.
I can see that because your dude is a big dude.
Your dude is big as shit, bro.
Yeah. That's all you got, just those two?
Yeah. I mean, that Big Show and Stone Cold. He's a baller.
Biggest shit and come out and whoop
He's a
ass.
powerhouse.
Yeah, I know. Just the biggest shit and whoop ass. And no,
Yep.
matter of fact, that's what you do. That is what you do. I can see that.
Okay,
I can see that.
that's what's up, man. So quick question: you get a chance. You get a chance to have a show, and you get 5 wrestlers, only 5, to be a part of this
Yeah.
show. Who are those wrestlers?
The Shot, Danny Whitney,
That's cool.
Um,
We can take
Feathers-
let's go actual like world of like WWE, WCW all time, you know what I'm saying, type
All
stuff
right.
like that. You know what I'm saying? Our world in ACW. Like of course the Shot and Danny Whitney are gonna be, you know what I'm saying, in those groups. That goes without saying. But, you know, in the pantheon of like all time WWE, WCW, AEW, NWA, whatever the case is, all the letters, you know,
ECW.
Cold,
ECW, Stone
Stone
Cold.
Cold Steve Austin, Brock Lesnar, Triple H, Randy Orton, and Goldberg.
Okay. All right, man. So why is Stone Cold such a huge influence for you?
That's my favorite wrestler when I was younger.
Okay. What was it about Stone Cold that made that shit hit so hard? My favorite wrestler at that point was The Rock. So you kind of have the Shot's favorite wrestler at that point was The Rock. So you have these two guys that are just really kind of like top of the world. So what?
They were also opposites.
Yeah.
So what was it about those guys?
They was a good wrestlers. I like how they fighting styles and stuff like that. You feel me? That's what I like. Stone Cold was whooping ass, kicking ass, taking numbers and shit. That's what I love.
I love it, man. That's what's up. Got people turning lights on over here and stuff like that, messing up the groove of
The
what we got
ambiance
going
has changed.
over here. Yeah, right. Changed a whole bunch, but man, Wall, bro,
I think I froze.
Wall, man. So, quick question: what's next for Wall? We're current tag team champions. What's coming up next for us?
I'm gonna be trying to be the IC champion soon, one day.
You hear that? Who's the current IC champion? Do you know?
Oh
Is
shit.
he in the States?
I know it's the tip of my tongue. I know the answer, but I can't come up with it right now.
Me
So-
either.
That's good.
So, Wall, man, listen, bro. We thank you so much, bro. You've been amazing to have here on After Hours at the Players Club. Man, here's a drink to you, my guy, man. Appreciate you for coming on and chilling with us.
Yep. No problem.
Good luck to you. Good luck to Danny Whitney for the rest of the season. And, man, look forward to seeing you next season, brother. My guy. That's Wall. We have Wall right here. And, man, I think Shot's having some technical difficulties. I think we might have him back. I hope we have him back at some point. But
Yeah, if you can still hear, I think you can still hear me, right?
I can hear you, but I can't see shit. So
All right,
apparently
yeah,
people.
my cam froze for some reason, so I had to, fix it.
You got that cheap ass Dollar Tree camera, bro.
Nah, man.
Told you not to get that shit, bro.
Players Club
You know what I mean?
don't. Nah, Players Club, bro. I ain't buying nothing new.
Hey, I'm just
I ain't
saying.
no Dollar Tree, bro.
Yeah, I'm just
I don't
saying.
know what the hell happened.
So, yeah, man. But shit, man, What you got going tonight, bro? I got a little pretty young thing sitting next to me. Say hey, baby.
I got the same thing going, waiting for me right over here, stage left. You
Oh,
know,
really?
for
Is she
sure.
fine? I
You
can't
know
see your
it.
cameras
You
off,
know
so
it.
I wouldn't have no idea.
Damn it! Look, it's messed up.
Yeah. So it's only you're on the one screen. I see you frozen. You're kind of smiling at me weird, which I don't like, and I don't want to remove it. So I'm just gonna cover it up so you're not smiling at me. It's weird over there
That's what I was
until
talking
we
about,
figure out
bro.
the rest. But man, shot, hey man, great way to pivot, bro. Great way to reach out, man. For anybody that didn't know, Money is Shots guy, and Wall is somebody that they've had a great relationship with over the past
Couple
little bit.
years, we
So
got history.
I'm super happy that he was able to get him in, especially on such short notice. But yeah, man, it's Fat Tuesday, bro. I'm trying to make somebody what's the Chris Brown song say? I just want to
Oh,
see you strip, all that stuff.
yeah.
Cause it's late now. Yeah. I just want to
Oh,
all
yeah.
see all that
Oh,
shit.
man, you talking about late,
Yeah,
my boy. What is
yeah.
it? What time is it for you?
Oh, it doesn't matter what time it is for me. Don't start asking
Yeah,
weird questions, man.
it's like
It's
9 o'clock.
it's like 9:15, but
Yeah,
who
exactly.
cares? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's late somewhere, like where you are.
Yeah, yep.
So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, like they always say, it's happy hour somewhere. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Well, there you go. It's late as fuck where you are, bro.
For sure.
So don't be mad at me because you only got a couple hours to get it in. I've got
Hey,
the rest of the night, buddy.
that's all right.
So
I'm about to utilize all of them too.
well, I want you to utilize all of them. And so with
12
that
pack
said,
waiting on
yeah. So with that said, bro, we're gonna go ahead and tie a bow on it. Shot man, good look again, man. Thank you so much to Shmoney Larkins, aka Wall, for being in with us today, making sure he can just kind of check in with us. And if you're an ACW Alpha and you want to be on After Hours at the Players Club, man, it's real easy to do. You hit us up on the little message machine. Don't say anything super weird, and we should get back to you. You know, and don't ask to be in the Players Club. Don't call us.
We'll
We'll
call
call you.
you.
You know, that's the way that's going to work. So, for my guy, The Shot, I'm Taylor Morgan. Holla at y'all. Happy Fat Tuesday! Woo!
Oh, yeah. Happy Fat Tuesday, people.